Hello. Welcome. How you guys doing? Today I'm gonna be discussing with you if Acheron is good for your account. This is a video for players who are not interested in the character but only focusing on like meta and like chasing what's have good value for their account over characters that they would enjoy. So if Acheron is your favorite character, of course, pull for the character. This video is not for you. So this is gonna be just like comparing her value with other characters in the game. Especially DPS, because she's mainly a DPS unit or character. So her, if you're gonna pull her at E0, if you have the pulls ready saved up for E0, it's okay, right, to go for E0 without her light cone, but my recommendation is to get her light cone because she's mainly a DPS. Her purpose is to do a lot of damage, right? If you're not gonna get the light cone, you're gonna be missing on some damage. If you have Welt's light cone, then yeah, you can use the Welt light cone as an alternative. If you don't, you need her light cone. I know there will be comments say that she doesn't need the light cone. Of course, yeah, sure. But you would need to get her light cone if you want to main her as a DPS. And you would want to invest into nihility characters. For example, Silver Wolf. If you don't have Silver Wolf, you can use Pella. If you don't have Pella, you can use Welt. These are the top 3 that I would say can be usable with her on the team. Using Black Swan and Kafka, it's not gonna be easy because the team will be using a lot of skill points. Gwenifine also is a good option, not bad. The last 2 is just no. Sampo and Luca, just no. I just feel like her options as E0 are only focused or forced between all these like the top 3 units that I have here: Silver Wolf, Welt, and Pella. For now, if you go for E2, I can discuss more about that, but then you can bring harmony characters that can buff the team, but she mainly requires a nihility character on the team. So her and 2 nihility characters and a sustain. So you're not gonna be able to run your Sparkle, or you can't run Ruan Mei. You're gonna be missing on a lot of damage. So that's one of the issues that she have. Again, going to the light cone options here, she needs crit, right? The only light cone here that can provide you crit is Silver Wolf light cone, and I don't think anyone pulled for this like probably like, I don't know, like 1% of the player base have this light cone. It's very rare, and it's not even out. You can't even pull this light cone right now until Silver Wolf comes back. So there is the Welt light cone, and that's the only option that I can see here in the nihility that can work for her, right? You can make the argument that the Pella light cone is also good. It is good because it gives you the damage, but it's not consistent. So her options when it comes to light cones are not free to play friendly. You need the light cone. If it's E0, you need to have investments in the nihility characters, which gotta be at least 2 of these 3 characters. So you're the one who get to decide if you want to go for the character or not. Depends on what you have. Again, there's other characters coming next. There are reruns of good characters like Jingliu, who hadn't had a rerun yet. I feel like Jingliu is the easiest character is the easiest DPS to use. It doesn't require much skill points, can work on almost any team. So Jingliu hadn't had the rerun yet. So with a rerun, you can just get this character. You don't need to get her light cone. You can just use the Herta Shop light cone. Jingliu is very easy to to build if you need a DPS for your account, right? So there is even 4-star DPSs that you can rely on, like QQ. You can just, you know, build Shui. Like there's other DPSs that you can go for if you're starting you, right? If you're looking for a lightning character and you already have Jin Yuang or Kafka, I think you have that covered already, right? So unfortunately, it seems so far the value for Acheron is not that impactful unless you have the Nihility team. If you have the Nihility team, it's gonna be a very good team. I can guarantee you that. But outside that, with E0, you're not gonna be able to run Sparkle. You can't run your Wanmei. You can't run Bronya. Like, it's gonna be very limited experience, right? It's gonna be again Kafka with like Black Swan, and gonna be Acheron with like Silver Wolf or Pella. That's unfortunately the reality of Acheron. I'm not sure if they're gonna change things before she gets released. Will be great. Her E1 is great. Her E2 is like what makes her a normal character to be able to use with other paths for your team, but it's locked with dupes, which I think is still fine because you have already characters that are targeted for a specific archetype. So you have like the DOT team, you have like the Erudition types, you have, I feel like Acheron is very limited when it comes to that. Again, if you have these characters, if you have the light cone, if you want to go for the light cone, if you already have the pulls, it's a good character to invest into, in my opinion. But yeah, it just goes back if you are willing to do it or not. And if she is your favorite character, please go for it to enjoy the game. If you just follow meta, just whatever is, I mean, having good value for your account is great to consider, but if there is a character that you feel like you like that character to be on your account to play with, go for it 100%. Yeah, that's it for the video today. Thank you guys again for watching. Stay safe and bye.